Going in. Show's about to start. Once the show starts, no one else will be admitted. Nobody came in. I guess I still gotta start the show.
Yo, what is going on? Oh my god, I'm on the wrong thing already. Like, this is what I'm saying here, guys. It's just, there's just this degree of unprofessionalism that I just still can't figure out. But either way, Hassan with a $2 to make you holla to even start the thing off. Thank you so much for the shiny luck, buddy. Let's see if we can get your alert to play again. Let's see if we can get that to play again, because that was just very, very generous. Let me see if I can get you get that to go. There we go. We got it to play. It didn't have the message, but that's okay. We got it delivered, and that's a beautiful thing. What's going on, Jeffrey, Clocky, Bella, Hassan, Pluto Productions, Goldfish, Yin, and Ty Mister? I know, I can't believe I got it either. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. But today we're going for a shiny Duraludon in the hopes that I can get one so that I don't have to hunt it in... Oops, gotta change the weather for sure. For sure. Not dealing with any hail on this thing. In the hopes that I can just get an Archaludon the first day. That's really my objective here, is we want to see if we can just get it and have it done. 2 streams in 1 day. Oh, yeah. What's up, Nexus Reaper? How we doing, buddy? Weather's improved. No, it isn't. Still going to be dealing with the same thing. All right, here we go. We're looking for something beautiful. We're looking for a little silver. I am on Route 10 using Magnet Pull, but we got to get out of here before this hail becomes an issue. So I have to change the weather again. The weather is worsening. Let's get into June, huh? Let's go to June. June's always a nice time. June's a nice time of year. What do we got over here on Route 10? Is it just always a blizzard here? Is this always just a blizzard? Anybody know? Anybody know? What do you think about the new Paradox forms? They're okay. Pretty excited. It's possible that these are just always bring a Pokemon with Rain Dance. Oh, I guess I could switch it over to that, couldn't I? Because I do have to start with Magnet Pull, because that's the only way that this is a 1% spawn rate if we don't. So Magnet Pull is going to be really important. But yeah. 2 in a day would be crazy. Hey, what's up, Lupo? How we doing? It says in the main area. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we'll be able to get a decent amount of these, I'd say. Bring a Pokemon with Rain Dance. I think I actually have... I have a Rayquaza with Airlock, so I can bring that in, which will get rid of all the effects of the weather. And I think Rayquaza is still in my party, if I'm not mistaken, so that should take care of it, right? Rayquaza? Airlock? Remove the effects of weather? Did I do something right? Let me check. Let me check. Pokemon... no, I don't have it in my party, so I'll go get it. I'll go switch it out so that we at least have it. That way we can prevent that from being an issue. Okay, let's go to Pokemon. Let's go to our boxes. We got our False Swiper. Let's just get our Airlocker right here. Move you on into the party. And we'll be good to go. And Rayquaza is still actively infected. Love that. We're in good shape. I like popcorn chicken. Oh my god, I have a trainer battle? Oh, why would I do that? That's just killing time. We only got 2 hours. Look at this derp. Magneton can learn Raid Dance if I have the TM? I do. Oh my god. Do I have a Rayquaza? I do, yeah. So that's probably what I'll do. Is if I actually get the shiny, I'll switch into the Rayquaza Airlock, we'll get rid of this, and then we can False Swipe, and then we'll be in beautiful shape. I just like to avoid the, like, where it says, it's hailing, because that's just extra seconds that I don't want to waste, and I don't know if there's even a date. Route 10, it might always literally be hailing. I genuinely don't know. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, JK? How we doing? Terry and Golduck will also with ability Clyde line. Hey, T2, what's going on? This is the Black Pearl. I'm Jack Sparrow. A mystical quest. To the Isle of Tortuga. Well, Bella, if you do this hunt and you happen to find a date that does not have hail, let me know, and I'll just switch to that one, because that's it. Okay, goodbye. Now we don't have to see you again, derpy derp. Now, I wonder what the best way to get these, forcing these spawns is. It says main area will see a bunch, but do I just go... Oh, I think I just missed one. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. 9:15 supposed to be sunny. Is that just for wild area, or would that be on Route 10 as well? Let's check that out. Let's just switch it while we got it. 9:15. All right, let's see. Let's see if we run into the same thing. My guess is just the wild area, but hey, you know what? Got a shiny Golok this morning. Just got a shiny Scolipede through DAs. Nice, dude. Oh yeah, Brilliant Aura to start things off. Let's go. Not shiny. Hey, what's up, Billy? Currently starting my day gathering Grookey eggs and Violet, so I can get all the 7-star starters out of the way with at least one shiny hatch. Nice. Then 3x Masudas. That's what's up. What's going on, Sebastian? How we doing? T2, how's Vietnam? How's Nam? How's Nam? It's probably always hailing. That's what I'm saying. I think we've gone through 4 days now and they've all been hailing, so I think it's just part of the game. Just part of the game that we play. Part of the world that we live in is going to be perpetuated hail. All right, here we go. Now, it said, I don't know if I've fought this guy or not, but it says in the main area of Route 10, which I believe to be this, and this is where they've been spawning, so I just don't know how to despawn them. That's a good way. Go. Right on. Pat navigating on the straight. Yeah, me too. Me too. Need that bacon burb? Oh, dude, Yveltal's a tough one. Yveltal? I don't know how I just said that, but it's tough. Regardless of how you say it, it's tough. Camp? Ooh. Is Camp faster, though? I don't know. Camp Rock. Happy day. Namona's in Pokemon Masters and still no Milo. Chairman Rose is being mean. I've spent a bunch of dimes not getting him. Oh, that's a rough day. That's a rough day. What's a Sag? I see people talk about that. Am I old for asking what a Sag is? Or is that just something that it's like, listen, Nick, you're just old and you just got to figure it out? Because I genuinely don't know. I see people talk about it and say it, and I just feel like it's something that I probably should say, but I just don't because it's out of my vocab. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do think that Hefty's correct, though. This is much faster than Masuda hunting it. Even at a 1% spawn, it's still faster. How do you like the overlay? Doesn't it kind of look like Duraludon? Isn't that fun? I like when my overlays kind of look like the Pokemon I'm hunting. Yeah, Brock. Anybody else watch Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez on Disney Plus or Hulu? It's quite good. It's really, really good. If you watch it, I've been enjoying it a lot. Got Buffalo Chicken Dip. Hey, Sam, thank you so much. I love Buffalo Chicken Dip, dude. I love it so much. I could eat it on anything. One thing that I saw somebody do one time that I thought was really cool was they took Buffalo Chicken Dip and then they froze it in these little chunks and they bread it and deep fried it into matzo sticks. I say it Archaludon. Duraludon and Archaludon. But it could be Archaludon, I guess. Hey, thanks for the Pee Your Pants, Yoshi. Always a beautiful thing. Stamina and sturdy, that's what Archaludon has? That's pretty cool. I thought that they said the name in the direct yesterday. Didn't they say Archaludon? I could have swore they said it. But maybe not. I got all three Swords of Justice before odds. Like total. Combined, all three of them is still less than odds. Isn't that just absolutely bananas? Bananas. Sometimes you just get lucky. Like, that's literally what it is. I was in a dry spell for a while of just not feeling like I was getting anything, and then now I just am having a little luck, but that'll shift. I mean, it always does, right? That's the beauty of it. Duraludon needed an evolution. Honestly, I kind of like the concept of Duraludon, but it's also... There's few steel type Pokemon that are actually like steel in nature. We'll talk about luck when you found 4 Sword and Shield shinies in one day. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Not only is that luck, that's just like crazy from how much time that would take versus like the time to luck ratio is definitely there. What do you mean? Like, okay. I guess what I'm saying is Duraludon literally looks like it would be 100% made out of steel. Whereas you get a Pokemon like Steelix as an example, and it looks steel-coated. How's that? Then there's like Metang, there's others, but I guess what I'm saying is I like the ones that are, and that's why I think that they deserve an evolution, because then you could go to something else that's also like of steel construction, how this one's kind of like a building. You know what I mean? I guess I just like the general concept behind it. Like, yes, there are many others, but then you have some that are steel types, but they are like, steel is the accessory, whereas this one steel is your main. It's kind of what I'm getting at. I've been hydrating all day. All day. I could use a little more, though. Indigo Disc, we're getting another Elite Four. Hope it's a lot more challenging than the Elite Four. Yeah, but at this point in time, everybody's got level 100s that are all perfectly IV trained. Any trainer battles that are going to come up are going to be so easy. With how many people have been working on getting like perfect team builds and perfect mon builds for the 7-star dens, any elite anything is going to be so simple. Enjoy doing Sword and Shield hunts without counting. I just like the numbers. I think that if I didn't do it, I would be pretty bummed. And just because I like to know where I'm at. Beat the DLC only using water types and my Water Terra Crocodile. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know. People like to see the numbers. I like to see the numbers. I'm a very numbers-driven fella. Like, Bella, do you remember our conversation yesterday? Even that silly discussion, I had to be analytical about it. That's just how I am as a person. It's very exhausting, but fun. But fun. Getting a cat tomorrow? Nice. That's awesome. I love cats. I have a cat. I has cat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. A couple back-to-backies here. I got a shiny Ladybug in Pokemon Go right before we got started on this on this adventure here, so that's kind of cool. I think it's entirely possible, Bella, that you do need those. Garfield and Odie combo, that's what's up. Dog is currently begging for my dinner. Well, you gonna give it your dinner? I see one. Don't despawn. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You already have 4. That's true. Probably don't need 3 more. 7 cats is a lot. That's a lot of cats. That's virgin on too many cats. 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 You know what I mean? Why is it doubling up on all of my, oh, because I ran the alert again. Oops-a-daisies. Oops-a-daisies. Too Many Cooks was ahead of its time. It really was. It really was. I remember watching that. I remember I was asleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night. And I was like, what is on TV? Because I must have fallen asleep watching Family Guy or something on Adult Swim. And I just remember being like, what am I even watching? And then I sat there and I was just so captivated by it. Oh yeah, David ARCHALUDON. Wow, that is a throwback. That was American Idol Season 7. That was David Cook versus David Archuleta, the Battle of the Davids, where David Cook inevitably won because he was more talented than David Archuleta. And now guess what? Neither of them have a career. How about it? Just kidding. I think David Cook's still making music, but he's doing like Planet Hollywood tours. Even though the season number, dude, I'm there for it. I'm diving in. I guarantee it was Season 7. I don't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure it was. What's 9 plus 10? 19. Is that a mistake? Did I do something? Is that an internet thing? I never know with you kids. You crazy kids and your internet things. 21. 21. Is that from the meme? Is that how the meme starts? Rosie's DeVito lurking. Thank you so much for the 3-month member flex, Rosie. Welcome to the purple badge hype. Yeah, it's from the Vine. That's when you do it for the Vine, but then you ain't gonna do it. Oh my god, somehow we got some subscribers. Thank you to whoever just subscribed, whoever you were. We were at 1508 when we got this thing started, and now we're at 1510. So whoever was 1509 and 1510 dove on in. Make sure you say what's up so I can say thank you, and then we'll boogie. We'll hang out together. Really appreciate that, y'all. Now I know that the things only have slightly improved odds, but I will say we've already seen 2 of these. Hey, Clocky, thanks for the sub, buddy. Bella, how much time was the 4 Sword and Shield Shinies? What did that look like? Like, what was the hour count? This is a simple color change? What's the simple? Oh, there's another one over there. Should I be over there? Is that where they're going to be best? Chemistry teacher found the Sparky dog. Did he really? Man, that's 5 days in a row? Wow. That's insane. Good for him. What a psycho. You know what? It's probably because he had to sneeze and he chose not to.
I feel a sneeze coming up.
Oh, never mind. He did. Great job, Chem. Ultra Wormhole's all not, but don't forget, we also watched Chem go like 6,000. Just on he was jealous. Chem was jealous. Yeah, Chem, thanks for coming in. He's cheating. No, because if you accuse him of cheating, you got to accuse me of cheating. And I've had luck in 2 different games. I've had luck on Ultra Sun and in Sword. And in Let's Go. 875 in Let's Go. Or no, 857 in Let's Go. So I'm just lucky right now. I'm just on a hot streak, but I can't get a turtle. And now we'll see about Duraludon. But still. Jeez, listen. I know it's a joke. I'm just messing with you.
I feel a sneeze coming up.
Oh my god, I hit that on accident. What was that noise? Yabbat. Yabbat. I'm being dumb and full odds resetting Mewtwo like in Ultra Sun? Well, started when I hit the noises on accident. Yeah, because I hear them instantly and I didn't mean to do it and it just gets me. At least Jabbat was way easier to get. That one was so much better. Jabbat. Level 100 Mons, no false wipers, just doing it. All right, buddy. Archaludon, Chaludon. I did not get notified for this stream. I think Razzie pointed it out a couple weeks ago that when you go live twice in a day, the second stream doesn't notify people, which is kind of silly, honestly. But Carly, thank you so much for coming on in. How you doing? Carly, I would ask that you please refrain from asking about the men, please. I just appreciate it, just in general. That's reboot makes sense, yeah. It'd be nice if there were more, but that's okay. Hey, what's up, Kelsey? How's it going? How's your day? Carly, are you live at are you live in an hour and 10? Are you popping off in an hour and 10? Or are you off today? Nice, awesome. I thought you were. I thought you were. Calorex. I missed self-promo 15. Can I quickly self-promo? Razzie, I would be upset if you didn't. Please go ahead and self-promo, and then let's drop some links for some other people, too. Also, I have a sort of announcement that I'm making at the end of stream today. It's a little baby announcement, but it'll also be announced in Discord after stream ends. And it's probably going to be one of the biggest mistakes that I do, but we're going to do it, and it's going to be fun. So just tune in to either the stream at the end or to the announcement or whatever. A little baby announcement, a little baby stream announcement. Hey, thank you. Little stream baby. Razzie Mental Health Day. That is as much an important thing to promote as a stream itself. Let's all get a little hype and remember that if your brain ever needs a rest, your brain is a part of your body too. The same way that sometimes your legs need a rest, or your arms need a rest, or your chest needs a rest, or your feet need a rest, or your neck needs a rest, or your shoulders need a rest, or your butt needs a rest, or your ears need a rest, or your head needs a rest, or your fingers need a rest, or your toes need a rest, or your knees need a rest, or your quadriceps or hamstrings need a rest, the same way that your calves may need a rest, the same way that your ankles may need a rest, the same way that your brain needs a rest, and you should really give it that every now and again. So make sure you do it. These are all things that aren't on a Whopper. Oh my god. I got a text from my brother-in-law. You want to hear this text that I got from him today? It was hilarious. He says, it actually had me lolling. He goes, I was absolutely dying this morning. If anyone out there is an anti-vaxxer and you are offended by my comments, good, you are the downfall of society. And then I jump right into, let me see that thong. Let me see that thong. Oh, God. That was just something else. Hanging out with Corn Pop. I find it best to put your brain on your side table before bed. I agree. Just get it out of there. Hey, what's up, Zen? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 3 back to back to back, and one of them's going to be shiny too, which is wild. We're going to get this thing in under 50. So it's got to be the next one. It's going to happen. And then guess what? I'm just going to end stream. And I'm going to go celebrate. And I'm going to pop a bottle of champagne. And I'm going to drink the whole thing before I go into a very important customer meeting. It's going to be good for everybody. Here we go. Nope, I was wrong. Sorry, guys. I misled you. Could one of ye old lovely mods drop the Discord link? Do it up. Always good to drink on the job. It's true. It is good. How's your cake the other night? Well, I had my cake, but I did not eat it, T2. So, the Jeff Chris mix of your version of Barbie? Barbie! So stupid. So stupid. I'm sure there's someone on the internet who's got enough talent to take that small clip of me saying Barbie's name in a sing-songy fashion and turn it into the next hit jam. And that person, I think, is Jeff Chris. We just gotta fly him down from Indiana. I was about to say ARCHALUDON is not out yet, but someday it will be, and I'll be ready for it. You know what I mean? That's basically it. I'm just getting ready for it. With Taylor Swift. So many stupid Nicholas movements. Yeah, how about it? Coffee shop, Edward. What's going on? I'm here for some shenanigans, so there's gonna be plenty. You made too much cake to share and none for yourself. It's true. Uh-oh. Is that thing... Was that thing glowing? Now it's gone. I don't really feel like navigating all the way down there, and I almost feel like that's a static spawn, and yeah. Edward, how we doing, bud? Ladybug's a cool shiny. I think I'm going to evolve it. What are your thoughts on Dura New Evo? I actually like it. I actually really like it. I think that I like evolutions that stick with the general theme, and this thing just goes from construction to construction-ier, and I don't know, I think it's good. I think that all of the things that they announced yesterday from a Pokemon perspective look really good. Like, there's nothing that I'm like, oh, that's dumb. The only things that I'm not wild about are the names of those 3 Guardians. Yo Mama Tyler. What's up, Yo Mama Tyler? How we doing, buddy? That would be the only thing that I'm not, like, super wild about. Dipplin is fun, and ARCHALUDON is a whole bridge. Yeah, it's cool. How do you feel about Dipplin? It's cool. It's cool enough. I think I'm more a fan of regional forms than I am extra evolutions. Because, like, here's why extra evolutions don't make any sense. It makes a little bit more sense for Dipplin, because Dipplin will probably require another different item, the same way that, like, there's the tart sweet and the tart whatever and the sour whatever. I get that. But if we think about it from a Duraludon perspective, if it just level up evolves, how is it possible that the Pokemon in Galar doesn't have the ability to evolve, but a Pokemon in Paldea does? That's the part that when I get into, like, the science of it, but then I realize this is a talking building that fights things. So Nick, take a step back, recognize the battle you're fighting, and just shove it up your butt and move on. So that's kind of where I'm at now, after having this conversation outwardly with all of you. Love you guys so much. Thanks for that. What about Convergent, Wiglet, and Toadscroll? I don't know. I think those are okay. Because it's like a different thing. Politoed wasn't in Gen 1, so it's not new. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, it can still happen. What its stats will be. I don't know. Those are the parts of Pokemon that I just don't know that much about. Edward, thank you. So we call a monologue, and I'm here to do it for the rest of my life. You can tell Zen is into competitive. Listen, I honestly love the people that are into competitive and have that brain, because I just think it's so fascinating, and you guys are just so unbelievably talented at learning that stuff. It's the same way, like, when I have conversations with Bella and Hefty, or like Maddie, it just blows my mind. Like, the knowledge that y'all have is just so unbelievably extensive. It's really cool. Alright, so we've got about 60 checks in a half hour, so we should be able to get about 120 an hour, which is pretty cool. Pretty good. Pretty good. What do you think is the goofiest Pokemon? The keys, the building, the flowers? I think the goofiest Pokemon... The goofiest. That's a good question. I don't know. What are the shiny charm odds and sword shield? 1365. I'll keep thinking on that one. Archaludon's not in the game. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Cannot find these Tapu, Lele, and Hulu and Bulu Dynamax paths. Man, that's tough. I hope you can find one. Maybe someone online has one. Have you checked Discord just to see if anybody around has it? I had an idea for Tinkaton Convergent Tinkato. That could be cool. Some hooks on it, like it tows things. Ice cream is goofy. Ooh, that's true. Ice cream is pretty goofy. Been asking for a bit. Dang, man, that stinks. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. Spent 3 days getting this game shiny charm. Just spent 10 days to get no shinies, so I don't play Sword and Shield anymore. The shiny charm is good. It's good. It's just this is a tougher game. I would recommend trying. This is what a recommendation was to me. I would recommend going for like a I'd recommend going for like a Sandy Gas or something that has a really high spawn rate. Hone Edge is another one with a really high spawn rate. Like try going for one of those where you just give yourself a little bit more of a benefit to potentially have more spawns, which makes it go faster. I mean, that could be something that's worth it. Could also choose a sword or metal wheels. That's true. I don't know. There's lots. There's a ton, actually. There's a ton of designed Pokemon that I just, if I was the one that was making the call, I probably wouldn't have done it, but yeah. Sword and Shield hunting is really fun. I did too. This is like, I actually made it, I made a thought. What an idiot. Who says I made a thought? God, Nicholas. The brain is just, it's firing on no cylinders today. It's like the dumb part of my brain woke up and the smart part of my brain is taking like a 10-year vacation. I made a statement that I thought Scarlet and Violet was going to be dead in about 3 months and people were going to just go right back to this, at least from shiny hunting. But I was wrong. Let's go from there. I grinded out for the charm in 8 hours and caught 200 Pokemon. Dang, that's pretty good. Getting the charm in a game like this or in a game like Let's Go, so much easier than getting a charm in a game like Ultra Sun where you have to actually encounter things. They really should make an item for a forced encounter in some of those past games. Like, if you have this item, it will force a 1% to become a 50% or something. But you can only use it once, like a repel, basically. What is your hat or what brand? It is just a Yupong Classic. I printed it. So I like have a company that makes merch for me because I don't have like a merch store. But it's just a Yupong Classic. If anybody wants a hat, I can get them one. They just got to let me know. Just send me your like address and then you can PayPal me the money and then I will do it for you. Like a lure and Let's Go. Yeah, exactly like that. What's up, Flo? How are we doing? Everyone is terrified of Eviolite Duraludon. How do you spell that? It's Y-U-P-O-O-N-G. Y-U-P-O-O-N-G. That's like the style of hat. Thanks, Harris. I'm doing awesome, man. Good to have you here. Flo, glad to hear that. Great is a good thing to do. Oh, 69 is not shiny. What a shame for all of us. Come here. Can I PayPal you 25 cents at a time to reach the desired purchase price? Yes, we could do it on, we could do it that way. It'd be a beautiful thing. Yeah, Edward, they're awesome. And you can find, like, there's a lot of websites. The one that I use is called Printful, Printful, and you can just design your own stuff. And, like, this is actually sewn in, so it's, like, actual, like, thread that they will sew into the hat. So it's kind of cool. You can get it raised minus flat, but yeah, would totally take a look. Just leveling up some of my shiny legendary mons on Violet. That's awesome. That's so much easier. That's what I did for Cubfu, how you had to level it up to go through that tower. I brought it into Sword and Shield, or into Scarlet and Violet. I leveled it up using candies, and I brought it back in here so I didn't have to spend any of that time. And I don't regret a single second of it. Has any non-YouTube viewer ever asked about your hat? No. I've not had a single person ask about it, and I wear it all the time. Like, I wear it out. I wear it when I'm working. Not a single person has asked about it. There's actually only 2 of these in existence.
I feel a
have
sneeze
one.
coming up.
Oh my God, Nicholas. I have one and my brother-in-law has one. So there's only 2 of these that exist. It's kind of cool. Doesn't make them worth anything. I mean, I guess it would if, like, I died and then my channel got memorialized, then my hat would be worth something. But that's about it. That's true. I can't control a chem sneeze. Yeah. Boing. I hate it when the duraludon is all the way at the end. We have currently 307 members on the channel. How crazy is that? 1/5 of my channel subscribers are members. More than a fifth. More than a fifth. Like 20.2%. It's pretty awesome. You guys are great. Lots of really generous gifters lately, so super thankful for all y'all. That's the good feelings. It's a very good thing, Pluto. It's a very good thing. Five other plushies arrived. Nice. We are awesome and great. Thanks for recognizing that. Listen, I'm just telling you. Still waiting for more polls. That's since the last dono, though. That's pretty good, because that was not that long ago. Like, it's pretty cool that you've already made 48 cents in that amount of time. Blaze, baby, what's going on, man? How are you? Thank you so much for coming on in. I hope you're having an awesome Wednesday, an awesome hump day. How do you think its evolution will work? I think it's going to have an item. I think it has to be an item that's something that you can only find in Paldea, something that doesn't evolve, or doesn't exist in Galar. I think that it has to be that way. That's the only thing I can imagine. Brilliant Aura over here. Look at, there's been a lot of Brilliant Auras. I dig that. Had they have since 2016. Oh, $60 in 6 years or 7 years. That's not terrible for doing little surveys. It's not bad at all. 60 schmackaroonies. Schmackarinos. Duraladinos. It's basically free money. That's what I thought about my OnlyFans account. Turns out, I was wrong. Alright, here we go. Number 81. Let's have some fun. It's not shiny. What a kick in the hiney. What? 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 Scoobs, what? Yeah, I set up this account a long time ago on YouTube, and it was called OnlyFans, and it was a channel that was dedicated to like finding the best model of box fan and ceiling fan and industrial fan, and just trying to go over it and discuss like what is going to be the best bang for your buck when it comes to, you know, fans. So then I named it OnlyFans, but then it didn't end up actually working because there's another site that bought it. So yeah, it just didn't end up taking off like I wanted it to. Good one to Bucky's. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, Razzie gifted a membership. Let's see. King Bob gets it. And no, that's not a latency check. I'm just really slow. Regilucky Regidrago from Puffin Stream ages ago. What? Schwa? Can help you evolve that Magneton? No, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm literally only using it for Magnet Pull. It's actually one of my least favorite Pokemon. Where's the alert? Where's Razzie's gifted membership alert? That should be popping up. Has Mr. Shiny's ever been on a stream or video? She has not. I'm trying to convince her to join for something. There we go. Thank you, Internet. I'm trying to convince her to join for stream, some event, do something kind of fun. But yeah, we'll see. See, be cool if she did. Doesn't the evolution have that ability as well? What evolution? Oh yeah, it does. There's no point in evolving it. Do I prefer Drago or Lecky? Regidrago. Super cool. Super cool design. It's on a clip, but you should show her Emily doing the wacky in the background of my last stream. Like the one that you just did? She was doing that? The problem is I don't know where we would fit. Like, this is very cramped. We could probably make it work. Can't wait to hunt this Pokemon in the DLC? Well, guess what? I'm just going to do it right now so that I don't have to hunt it in the DLC. Because if I get it now, then it's done and then I don't have to do it. That's why we're getting ahead of it with a little clickbait title. It's a beautiful thing. But to be fair, I did say, well, sort of. So, ... Come on, baby. We're 87 in. I'm starting to get impatient. That's how good my luck has been. But actually, it's been almost 2,000 of these. If not over 2,000. We've been over 2,000 wild encounters without getting a shiny. So, depending on how you look at it, we could be due. I hope we encounter more legendary in the DLC. I think we will. I think this Mewtwo raid is a precursor of things to come. I actually don't hate the format. I think it'd be really cool if they started to offer you, like, partner Pokemon that you can use for these legendary raids. Like, if there was as an example, like a Mega Rayquaza raid, and they offer you, like, a partner Groudon or something like that, or a partner Groudon and Kyogre or something like that. I don't have the Sword and Shield generation of Pokemon games. Oh, Cody, you don't? They're good. Someday, if they ever go on sale, you should try and snag one up. They're good. I think that'd be super cool, though. If they did something like that. Yeah, like a Primal Kyogre. How sweet would that be? I think that'd be super awesome. Kroger. That's a grocery store. It's also a Chad. Look at this photograph. Every time I'm doing miss me there. How did our eyes get so red? Yo, gaming fish guy. Shh. I'm gonna let Brian read it. I gotta get ahead of it. I gotta stop jumping in and saying all the things. We gotta let Brian do his due, and then we'll dive in and celebrate you. So let's wait for Brian. Gaming fish guy, just know that I saw it and I love it, but we gotta let Brian do his thing. I need to hunt the Reggies on those games. I think that's what we're gonna be starting on tomorrow. There's a Reggie hunt. I don't know. I just don't know. Thank you!
Yo, just showing some love. Good luck on the hunt.
Yo. Hey, Gaming Fish Guy, thank you so much for the $5. Let's get a little bit of hype in the chat for Gaming Fish Guy. We should have been having some hype way before this, but I just wanted Brian to read it. Thank you so much for the $4.99 love. Hopefully that we can translate that into something exciting here, which is a shiny for all to see. Let's get a shiny for all to see. And hopefully we can see a shiny. Another one. I do think that this is faster than Masuding, because the only way for it to be faster than Masuding is we have to encounter 3, a little less than 3, but we have to count an average of 3 for every 1 egg that we would hatch. And I think that we definitely are. But maybe not. Maybe not. That's okay. I didn't feel like Masudang. I like to do wilds. Masuda's kind of bore me. This is more engaged, more involved. You know what I mean? We're already almost an hour into the live stream. That's crazy. No. Dang, Sneasel. Well, you know what they say. You and me, Duraludon, ain't nothing but mammals. So, let's hunt in the wild, like on the Discovery Channel. It's a song. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. 3 in a row. I estimated today it was about 120 checks on Ultrasun to get Cobalion. 120 is roughly. It's a rough estimate, but that's what I think it is. 120. I have Le Chocolat. Oh my god, look at all these Duraludon spawning. How about it? It's just really lucky. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than it's just very, very lucky. And I'm happy with it. That's it, Alfred. That's it, buddy. But I mean, my luck has just been okay. How long did it take you to fill your boxes with Carlos for the, with Carlos? Domina gracias, Carlos. A while. 19. Shiny Articuno, I actually already caught it, Kelsey. I just only had 5 on the overlay, and that was the one that I caught least recently, which was 2 weeks and a day ago, or 2 weeks and 2 days ago. So all 5 of those things have happened within the last 15 days. Crazy. You caught yours in Let's Go? Nice, nice. Cheese, 9 hours, I think it was 9 hours. $11.23. Yeah, so I think you get about 45 seconds of reset, so that would be about 800 minutes roughly. So you're looking at 10, 11, 12, about 13 hours. That's not terrible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Should be happy. A little less than 13 hours. I think that's a pretty solid hunt, honestly. A lot of the resets did at work. Well, see, if you can passively do stuff like that and not get in trouble, that's what's up. That is the ideal situation for sure. Do I have the Shine Charm? I do. Yeah. I probably will never be caught dead hunting without it again. How far does your Pokemon nerdism go? Do you have lamps, plushies, clothes, cars, or something else in your life nerd that beats Pokemon? Ooh. My Pokemon nerddom probably doesn't go any further than this. I would say this is probably where it ends. I don't watch the anime. I don't play the card game. I don't do competitive. It's primarily the shiny hunting and just playing the games, just being a part of the culture. I would say that's kind of where the buck kind of stops there. As far as something that's nerdier in my life that I'm more like involved in, not really. I would say that this is probably like the most involved, quote unquote, nerdy thing that I do. But Dungeons and Dragons is probably up there for like perceived nerdiness, D&D is probably up there. And like I play I'm a player right now, but I'm writing a campaign to DM coming up here shortly, so probably those things I would say is what my main nerd culture is filled by. But I like lots of stuff. I like lots of fantasy stuff. Sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. You've written a campaign before? That's cool. Hey, what's up, Happy Ditto? How we doing? Yeah, so like with the campaign, I've read a lot of how to do it, and so basically I have like Pokemon. I have like characters and motivations, but then like how we get from point A to point B, I'm just kind of leaving open-ended. Basically like building descriptions and that sort of thing is really what I'm working and focusing on, just so I can like describe the environment that's in my head. Ditto, I'm doing awesome, man. Doing awesome. Having a really good day. I've never met someone who actually plays D&D. Oh yeah, it's like huge. I think Stranger Things caused it to blow up, which is not a bad thing. Like it's a really enjoyable and fun experience, and I think more people should try and get into it. Baldur's Gate 3, yes, I saw that. And then D&D is actually coming to Minecraft as well. So if there's any crossover between those two, I think that's also something that you could totally get into. How much time did it take you to? I said about 9 hours. D&D Minecraft, yes. There's Dungeons and Dragons is coming to Minecraft. There's like a pre-built campaign where the stats and level ups are handled a little bit differently than they are in the actual game. What's your thought on Stranger Things' take with it? Honestly, I don't know, because I started playing after I watched Stranger Things, so it's probably like I think it's fine. Oh, it's alright, Cheese. I think they probably did a good job, because like I don't sit there and I'm like, oh my god, this is a like rough interpretation of this beautiful game. No, I think that it plays pretty true, and if anything, they play it probably better than we did. And then, did I like the movie with Chris Pine? I did. I thought the D&D movie was hilarious. I thought it was a ton of fun. I thought it was a very enjoyable time, even for someone who doesn't know D&D. Like, if you've never played D&D, you could still watch this movie and enjoy it, which I think that takes a lot of skill to be able to create a film like that. So, yeah, all in all, super, super, super beneficial and fun movie. Discord, personal friends, like my IRL buddies, we just live a little bit far away now, so we do it over, well, D&D can be done digitally through a couple different methods. So we use Roll20 as our tabletop, which is just a virtual tabletop tool, and then we use D&D Beyond for our character sheets and actually rolling die and things like that, because it's just a really easy way to do it. So yeah. Yeah, but it's my buddies from back home. Yeah, it's definitely, you gotta have people that you're comfortable with, or you yourself have to be comfortable with being a kind of a goofy person around strangers, because realistically, D&D, you can be whatever you want to be. If you want to create a character that's just like you can totally do that. That doesn't like break the fun of it. But if you also want to be something that's completely the opposite of you, and you want to try to actually play a character or act, you can also certainly do that. Like my character is a very boisterous, very loud, but very strong and stupid character. So it's difficult, because for me, I like to creatively think about things, but my character isn't really designed that way. So when I'm playing, I have to like think about, okay, well, Nick wants to do this, but what does my character want to do? And then I have to focus in on that that action, which is kind of a fun thing, honestly. Let's go. That's such a good sight. How long has my longest game been so far? The one that I DM'd was probably the longest one. We played for about 8 months. This one... Oh gosh, I don't remember when we started. Man, I don't remember when we start. February, I think we're on 6 months for this campaign, but we only play once a week for 3 hours, so really like, I don't know, 12 hours times 8 months, so about 96 hours is what we're at for this one, something like that. But it's pretty good. Because the beauty is my campaign, as example that I'm writing, it can probably be wrapped up in like 3 or 4 sessions, but then what happens at the end of it could go into a whole new world, like that sort of thing. Oh yeah, Edward, honestly, like I recommend getting into D&D if you have the time and the opportunity to do so. I would certainly do it because I think it's a really, really enjoyable thing to do. Hey, take care, Happy Ditto. Thank you so much for stopping in. Don't need to apologize. Just go take care of what you got to do, and have a good rest of your day, too. Hopefully we'll see you soon, bud. Thank you for the hearts, for the reactions. Those are beautiful live reactions. Just you and me, buddy. Just hanging out. Nah, chat's usually kind of quiet on the Wednesday afternoon streams. That's just, I don't know. It's part of the hump day. Alright, we'll probably hit 140 encounters in an hour, which is honestly pretty solid, and that doesn't include some of the other ones, so probably like 150 total encounters. It's not bad. It's actually much better than some of the other ones I've done. Just lurking. You're not still working though, right? You're just getting ready for stream? Don't know why. I am just a cool and interesting person. No, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Sometimes you just exist, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to exist one day at a time. Good luck on the Totodile. That's a good one. That's one I hope someday we can see in 3D. Over. Alright, we gotta get 3 encounters in the next 1 minute in order to get 140. Well, there's one. Probably won't get 140, but either way, really good numbers. Still lurking, just working. Dang it. That's a dagger. That's our dagger in 140. $139 in an hour. Not bad. I liked you bum. I think you missed an R in there. What's up, Lady Papa Pee Pee Poo Poo? Thank you so much for the like and the hellos and the goodbyes and the comments on my bum. Always welcomed. Always appreciated. You just gotta crack your back, you know what I mean? Ugh. Yeah. Alright. That was good. That's what I needed. Right there. That was it. Double duraludon. I think a triple duraludon, actually. Which is actually an ice figure skating move that is banned from the Olympics, believe it or not. Nick's bum is on his OnlyFans. It's true. Only hams. Thank you, everybody, for the 27 likes and for hanging out, even despite the very strange conversations we've had today. But honestly, I'd go as far as to say that they're pretty on par for the average everyday conversation that takes place in this stream. Quite literally the average everyday, because they happen every day. Okay, bye. Bye. Burp. Dry humor. Dry humor. This is the only YouTube account that I have. This is where I spend my time. There's an Only Friends podcast? Is there really? What is that all about? What happens on an Only Friends podcast? Two girls who are friends from the big David Dobrik. Oh, interesting. That guy seems like he's kind of a scuzzball. I don't know much about him, but he just seems like he's not a great guy. Hey, what's up, Shicker? How we doing, bud? Hope work's not too bad, man. After the drama, he ruined his career. Didn't he, like, kill his friend? Or, like, almost kill his friend? I forgot if there's a name for your partner and when you're engaged. Fiance. Fiance would be the, term for that. What do you think about Mr. Beast? Oh, God. My answer's probably gonna upset some people. I've watched interviews with him. And he kind of seems like a, kind of seems arrogant, is the way that I would put it. Sometimes I do the English goods. Kind of arrogant. But I also think that this guy takes a lot of heat for doing things. Hey, thank you for the lurks, Lexi. Appreciate that. You don't know how many years you got left on this earth, but you might as well get real weird with it. Beyonce Knowles. I think that he takes a lot of flack for doing good things. And there's people who criticize him because he does good things under the guise of, like, the popularity that he'll get from doing the good things. But I think that's kind of just one of those, test streaming. That's exciting. That's kind of cool. remember when I test streamed, it eventually turned into streaming. And you were reading a Keith comment? Yeah, 100%. That's just on brand. But yeah, Mr. Beast, he seems kind of arrogant in some of the interviews, but like I do think people give him a lot of extra flack that's unnecessary for like doing things that he does, and then people saying like, oh, he only does this because it's going to result in YouTube popularity. Like, okay, that's fine that you make that argument, but like that's literally what this dude does for a living. So it's like, that's like someone going and saying like, oh, this person who is working for the Red Cross is only doing so that they can tell their friends that they work for the Red Cross. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if this guy, Mr. Beast, is truly providing all this money forward and actually buying these people these procedures and helping, and it's actually helping even one person, and he makes a YouTube video about it, and then he gets more money that he can continue to do those things, I don't know who has the issue here. I don't know if it's Mr. Beast, or I don't know if it's the people. I personally don't have any issues with it. I think if you do good things for the wrong reasons, it still benefits people because you did a good thing. And those reasons that you do those good things for, that is up to no one's judgment except for between you and whatever God or lack of you have a relationship with. Like, that's it. Unless Mr. Beast came out and he's like, yeah, I only do these things because I just want all the money and I don't really care about these people. It's just great content. Okay, well, if you came out and said that, then that's your problem. But he'll never say that, and we'll never know. It's just all speculative. You know what I mean? Did a trick on his crane, his friend. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty crazy. Also, let his friend Wolf him to caught with a girl who was drunk. Oh, yikes. That's terrible. Is this what people do on hump days? This is exactly what people do on hump days, Busy. They just come on in here and we have ethical debates on whether or not Mr. Beast is or is not a good person. Shicker, thanks, man. I try to keep most of my opinions actually pretty quiet, or if I'm talking about something, I don't want you to know whether or not it's the legitimate thing. I saw that as well, Bella, and I watched. I like watching. I Spent a Day With. It's Anthony Padilla from Smosh. It's his like little podcast, and I think that he had a interview with. I'm gonna say them because I don't know whether or not that person identifies however they identify. I don't know because I'm going in the middle. Going right down Main Street, USA for that one. But yeah, I did see that. Calcium, wait, cesium 1 through are all byproducts of a uranium-powered nuclear fission reaction. Wow. Instagram says she here. Well, there you go. I don't have Instagram. And that's the end of that sentence. How has anyone seen the fake Mr. giving away money? How does that happen or get allowed? Because people can pay YouTube enough to do fake stuff. If you pay the YouTube enough, you can do whatever you want. What I wonder, Mrs. Shiny's asking me about this. She's like, I know that it'll never happen, but if you ever get to the point where you like have 1 million subscribers and you're making all this money, she's like, does YouTube still take the 30% that they take when people give you stuff today? And I can't imagine that they do. I'm guessing like someone like Mr. Beast is not losing 30% to YouTube. I'm guessing that he brings out so much more than that YouTube probably takes a very small cut as long as he's exclusive to YouTube. That's kind of what I think. I think Mr. Beast is a decent guy. I just find the videos annoying. Yeah, and that's totally fine. There's been some horribly transphobic comments about her. Yeah, but you have to realize, and I'm sure you do realize, these horribly transphobic comments that come out about these people, these are coming out from people who would never in a million years say it out loud to that person's face or in person or on camera. They do it behind a keyboard because that's a place where they can just have that guise and that mask and not have to answer to anyone. Like nothing happens. There are literally no ramifications. And then you have another person who sees that this person said something and has no ramifications, and they think, oh, well, I'm going to do it too. Not because they actually care or feel that way, but because they can get a reaction out of people and they can make people angry, and then it becomes something that pop. Oh, no, Bella, don't mistake what I'm saying. Don't mistake what I'm saying. I am certainly not calling it harmless. The furthest thing from that. What I'm saying is there is no punishment. There's no penalty. There is no result for the people saying these things other than, yeah, I did it, now it's done, and if I don't want to have it, I just delete that account and I move on. Like, there's nothing that actually tangibly happens to these people. If you take that same exact thing and you remove the internet from it, none of these people say anything. A handful of them, maybe. right? That's kind of the thing. Imagine they either renegotiate their contract with YouTube. That's what I would think as well, right? Or like what you're saying, yeah, that 30% goes to YouTube, whatever, but I'm making more money on sponsorships and things outside of YouTube that YouTube doesn't really... I don't know, though, because, like, I look at Josh Weissman, right? I look at Josh Weissman. He's a YouTube chef that I really like, and he had, like, 20-something million, or, like, 36 million views this month, and that's 36 grand. If every single one of his videos has an advertisement on them, which they do, that's 36,000 a month just from YouTube. Even after the cut, that's still pretty crazy. You're still looking at, what, like 24 grand? So, there you go. Are you a small group funny man, or could you do stand-up? I would never do stand-up just because of, like, the getting up in front and the fear of bombing. I mean, I don't know. I just find that I tell, like, entertaining and captivating stories. At least I try to, but that's about it. Bella, I hate myself, but I read that in the store, or in the Brady Bunch theme song. And I'm not going to do it out loud, but just know that I read that message as a Brady Bunch theme song person. I'm not proud of it, but it happened, and we're going to move past it. The Demon Core was a spherical 6.2 kilogram subcritical mass of plutonium, 89 millimeters diameter, cut in two. Can be used to see how close together each side can get before going supercritical. That is like 10% something that I know. Well, Bella, if you want to send it to me over a direct message, you can. Or if you want to break it up into multiple messages, you can. But if not, tell YouTube, write a letter to YouTube and be like, hey, I couldn't tell my story, and then we'll see if we can get him in trouble, and then you can get some money. I don't know, maybe it might be, believe it or not, I'm like actually a relatively quiet and reserved person when I'm actually like in person. Hey, Jeffrey, listen. Like Julie Andrews says, a queen is never late. Everybody else is simply just too early. Welcome in. Not necessarily quiet and reserved, but like I don't like to do things like dance because I don't like being up in front of people dancing. I don't like to do things like karaoke because I don't like to be up in front of people doing things like singing. I do good in groups of people that are tiny and that I can chat with and just like do that. Then I also feel that sometimes I command a room, and that's kind of annoying too because no one likes that guy. You know what I mean? It's just a weird thing. I think we're the same person. I think it's entirely possible. I think it's entirely possible that you are my doppelganger. Or as they say in German, doppelganger, which is the same thing, because it's a German word. Actually, I think it might be doppelganger. I don't know. And I never talk. What are you doing? What is that? Worded it so poorly, but it's there. Ooh, I'm going to go read it as we're doing checks so that I can react to it in real life. Okay, here we go. Real life time. Oh god, that's a lot. That's going to be a lot to read, even in real life. You know what? That's just someone being an ignorant, though. Like, that's all that is. That's just ignorance. Now, I don't know. There's a lot there. There's a lot to unpack there, but I think what it boils down to is just ignorance. Is Duraludon a legendary? No. It's just a building. Thanks for the lurks, Clocky. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, that's good, Bella. But the thing is, it does get to some people, right? And that's the downside. Want a 50-50 on Star Rail? I don't know what that is, but that's 50-50. That means that you had a 1 in 2 chance of winning and you got it. It's exciting. That's probably not how it actually works at all. I think it's one of those like pseudo legendaries, Jeffrey, like the ones that's not a legendary, but it's like a Dragonite kind of. See, words are like bullets. They go right through me. Yeah, Bella, I do too. I think it's totally, this is the thing, like I think it's totally okay to have an opinion about something that differs from the hive mind, right? I think it's okay to have that. I don't ever want to live in a world where like someone who has a differing opinion than someone else sits there and like just feels like they can't believe what they want to believe. But the most important thing is your belief does not supersede someone else's right to just be happy and exist and have like their life. Right? Like, just because I don't like the way someone smells doesn't mean that that person should not be entitled to stink. They do have every right to stink. You know what I mean? What's your first video on here? My first video on here was me shiny hunting a Shelfa 9 tails, and I streamed to 0 people for almost 2 weeks. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. What is a Kafka? Like Franz Kafka? Nobody watched? Yeah, man. Like I just jumped into this thing. I didn't know anybody yet. Like it was at like 7 in the morning, which is now when I stream every day, but it was at 7 in the morning. No one was there. It wasn't sad. It was just expected. And then eventually people started to jump in, and now like I'm streaming actively to an audience of 18 people just hanging out, and that's kind of cool. Female character from the game Go Looper was talking about. She makes you feel things. Oh, that's good. This is good. It's a good way to look at it. I just remove myself from the stink. Yeah, exactly. You just get if you don't like how it smells, then just walk away. Just you know, I think we got to think about stinky people in a room. God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Sneeze coming up.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, if you don't like how something smells, just walk away. 19. Yeah, 19. 0 to 18, that's it. Just guys being dudes, just bros being guys, being dudes being bros. Oh man. Ba-ba-dum. So yeah. You mean when I make a ton of mistakes? Who was my first viewer? Well, my first viewer that wasn't one of my buddies was I think a guy named Caleb. Caleb buys. I haven't seen him in a while, but he doesn't know what a cow is. And then the first person that ever donated was Cookie Eater. When you make a ton of mistakes and accidentally make Chem sneeze, I know. Because I've been getting really annoyed by having my keyboard on my desk and it makes like this noise in my mic. And so I bought this thing that will surround my mic that'll absorb the shock. But I've been having my keyboard on my lap, which is why I always have to look down like this and it's really annoying. But then my keyboard slid off my lap. And then I made Chem sneeze. So that's where we're at. Chem snizzle. Hey, Carly, I won't. Have a good stream. I'll see you in a half hour. 40 minutes. But we'll see you soon. What the heck? What the heck? Why is Chem so funny? I think Chem is so funny because he doesn't even try. He's just funny. Like, he's just a naturally funny person. And I think that's what makes him so funny, is that his degree of how he is funny is just so, like, uncontrollable. Even to him. Chem just can't be contained, is what I'm getting at. The Chernobyl disaster was a nuclear accident that occurred on 26 April of 1986 at the number 4 reactor in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant near Pripyat in the north of Ukrainian USSR. Did you watch Chernobyl, Cody? 'Cause it's awesome. It was an awesome, awesome, awesome show. Really messy. That was pretty dark. I didn't like Kem's content at first, but he's grown on you. I can't tell if you're being serious or if you're joking. I think it's time that Carly does one of these. Iron Miller, this is what's happening. We are running into Pokemon over and over again in the hopes that one of them will eventually be shiny. And that's what's going on. And that's what we do mostly day in and day out here on this channel, is we come in and we just reset things over and over again in the hopes that that dark blue will be a little lighter blue, that red at the top will be silver, and those eyes will be a little bit more on the orange side of things as opposed to the yellow side of things. Does it sound psychotic in nature? It certainly does. Are we going to do it anyway? You bet your ass we're going to, because that's just what we do here, and that's how the channel exists. At least for 39 more minutes, that's how it exists. You never know. This could be my last stream ever. You gotta figure that out. But that's not the new DLC Pokemon. It isn't. But someday it will be. And that's why we gotta get it now, so that when the time comes, it is that Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's like, they call this proactive. This is what we're doing, is we're being proactive. Because just because it's not today doesn't mean that it won't be tomorrow or September 13th. And can you imagine you start the day on September 13th with this shiny thing? How did I choose my stream hours? Honestly, man, it's on availability. So, like, in the mornings, I can stream because I don't have anything going on yet. In the middle of the day on Wednesdays, I can stream because I don't have anything going on, because I take a little bit of time off during the Wednesday work day. And then on the weekends, I stream whenever I have something that prevents me from having anything going on. So my hours are really when I'm available. I don't have, like, set hours. Yeah, but that's what's up. Yeah, this is not the new Pokemon, believe it or not. The new Pokemon is not backdated into this game. We're just working hard to try and get it. Really, it's all ball bearings these days. But yeah, honestly, Edward, I wish that I could stream daily. I wish I could stream daily for 2 hours. That would be kind of my ideal situation, is an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening. But I just have a lot going on, and it's just not really possible. So I stream when I can. There's a lot of things I wish. I wish I could produce more content. I wish that I could produce more videos that aren't streams, but I just don't have the time or the skill. And I wish I had both the time and the skill, but I just don't. And I could get better if I had more time, and I'd have more time if I got better. Have I ever done a 24-hour stream? No, it's something that I committed to when I first started. I would never do it. Because I think it's very unhealthy. And I believe in treating your body kindly, and staying up for 24 hours at any point in time is not a kind thing to do to your body. So I certainly would not want to advocate for it. Sleep streams, I would do that. You guys could just watch me snooze. Marie Salomia Sklodowski-Curie was a Polish and naturalized French physicist and chemist who studied pioneering research on radioactivity. Yes, Marie Curie. I watched a play about her once. No, it's really important to treat your body with kindness, and keeping it awake for 24 hours is the opposite of that. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Streamer to streaker. Then a quick frustrated duck. You'd watch me sleep for the entire time. Bella, sometimes our friendship brightens me. And I like that. I like to be a little scared. I'm gonna do some gaming. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the building luck. Have fun with the gamings, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll reply to you in a more direct way on the Discord, because there's some things that I want to say to you that I don't want to say over stream. Half of them involve the words that we discussed yesterday. I'm just kidding. That's not true at all. Have a good day, Bella. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, what's up, Landon? How we doing, bud? Bella, that's what we call an inside joke. That's exactly what we call it. All the love, Bella. Take care. We'll talk to you in like an hour, because you know that I'm gonna... Oh my god. I have to go. Hey, Razzie, I'll do my best. I'll see you also in 34 minutes. Take care, man. Thank you for hanging out. I keep laughing about your stupid comment from earlier. White lover Don Dan. Oh my god. That's just so rich. Got back from my dentist appointment. How was it? How was the dentist? White lover Don fan? That's good. Teeth all good, no holes in them, no cavities. The dentist did a successful cavity search, or I guess an unsuccessful cavity search then, if there are no cavities. So is trace radioactive material, really? Yeah, I will, man. Thank you. Thank you for the slash genuinely as well. You want to do what? He did what in his cup? What's up, Dorian? How's it going? Man, I'm so much... I am enjoying the Nuzlocke so much more than I'm enjoying watching you play Super Mario 64, because I know that the Nuzlocke is frustrating on all fronts, and that makes me happy, because you're doing a great job and it's super entertaining, and you're crushing it, so you should keep doing that. Let's check this one just because it's a brilliant aura. It's blue. It's not purple, it's blue. That's true. Edward, I can't make that assumption. I don't know anything about his mouth situation, you know? Oh, it is entertaining. It just also makes me want to scream into the bushes of love. I claimed my Mew. Zach Williamson, you bet that I did. Did you claim your Mew, and what Terra type did you get? Had a modest dark Mew. Nice. The Bushes of Love? Busy, do you know what the Bushes of Love is? I think that's the first time I made that reference and someone has actually known what it was. If you were all gums, oh. I don't even know if I can do that. Not sure, I'll have to check. You can change it though. Yeah, you can change your Terra type, but it's people have been talking about the ones that they natively get. I got a freaking normal Mew, which is just so stupid. So stupid. But yeah. Modest. Okay, Clocky, what kind of Pokemon is Mew? Do you think Mew is a mouse? Or is it a cat? Electric? That's nice. Electric Mew sounds like it would be like an indie band. Kind of like the MGMT electric feel. Do you stream raids ever or play them off stream? I do raids off stream specifically for like the 7-star ones. So like all the 7-star raids that have happened. And Zach, if you need any of the past ones, so like you can get Charizard, you can get Greninja, you can get Delphi, like there's a lot. I think there's been like 8 by now. I can get you the base evolutions of all of them if you want to have them. He was based off of an embryo and a cat. Okay. Just cute little cat. Gotcha. So I was gonna say, if it was a if Mew was of a mouse Pokemon, then you could, in theory, have a modest mouse, and it could all float on. All right, already we'll all float on. All right, we're an hour and a half into live stream with 215 checks, which means that in a 3-hour live stream we would get us a solid total of 430 checks, which is not bad. That's basically 12 hours to odds, which is pretty quick actually. I'm lukewarm with Modest Mouse. Yeah, me too. I like Float On, and that's about it. But I'm out of water. We're gonna have to just have a mutual agreement here that I'll drink in 20 minutes. Happy, what to do? I hear that Kem got himself a Raikou. Talking about radiation is not rating a shiny Totodile. Gotta keep talking about it, man. Gotta keep getting that radiating energy. So Cam got it. So realistically, between the two of us, we've gotten a metric butt ton of shiny legendaries in the last week. Oh, man. Oh. What do you mean? Between me and Chem Nation, we have gotten, I think, 10 legendaries from shiny wormholes in the last week. I don't think I said that sentence right, but if you put the words in the right order. Can I show my hours in all my Switch games? First I'm going to ask why, but then theoretically, yeah, I could. Just curious. Yeah, I'll do it at the end of stream. Actually, you know what? Let's just go check it out now. Yeah, that's fine. Where do I find that? Right here? Is this where I find it? Sword, 475. Violet, 440. Arceus, 230. Let's go, 150. Brilliant Diamond, 150. Animal Crossing, 155. Stardew Valley, 50. That's basically about it. There you go. This backache, it's not even my back, it's like my tailbone. Like the way I'm sitting in this chair must be like horribly uncomfortable because it's like, it's just sore. Butt tons are a lot. How did I feel about the presents yesterday? It was pretty good. A bit of a nothing burger, but not like a full nothing burger. I think that there are people who would love some of the things that were said yesterday. It's just I'm not always that person. Can you spot shinies without encountering on Arceus like you can on Scarlet and Violet? In Legends Arceus, not only can you see them as shinies, they also make a noise and have a sparkle animation. So in the game, they are different colored. There is a star animation and there is an audible noise that you can hear. So if you're just like running around, you'll hear bling, and then that's a shiny. My shinies and my snack. We're on lunch break. Let's go, baby. Get a pillow or a chair. Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, Legends Arceus is without a doubt the single best game for shiny hunting on two fronts. Number one, it has a dex of 226, so there are lots of Pokemon that you can get. Number two, it has the audible audio cue, and it has a visual. Hands down, it is the best game for shiny hunting. Without question, actually. Oh, Hefty's all about the Poliwhirl. I think we'll start hunting more. The past couple weeks have been fun on Scarlet. Scarlet's a good gateway. Scarlet's a good gateway, and then pretty soon you're going to be going into some of these other deeper hunts, and that's where it gets really fun. Honestly, man, if you like a bit of a challenge, Masudas are a good way to go for it. Just because you can get anything you want, you can get it with really good stats, and you have a lot of easy egg collecting, but just let me know if I can help you at all, dude. I seriously just, I don't know, shiny hunting's just my jam. It's just my jam. August 9th. I think today is my membership for That Bald Gamer. I just got my PayPal notification that some money got taken out. So I think today is, I have them all listed by date so I can see who gets my money when. Who am I a member of and when? Hey, what's up, Mohammed? What you doing, bud? How come my eyes look so much cooler on your computer than on my phone? Well, I don't know. What if I just stream like that the whole time? Just using Soul peripherals. Hi, what's up, Kem? Kem, congrats on the Raikou, buddy. Wake up. August 12th, 2036. Isn't that something about SpongeBob or Squidward saying something? Yeah, I need some help finishing my decks for the charm. Trying to get a bit closer before bothering you. Oh, don't listen, buddy. We have all bothered someone. I have literally taken up countless hours of Hefty's time to complete dexes. So, I stared into your unblinking that entire time. Well, how about that? Yeah, so Kem, I'm trying to figure out, between you and me, in the last 7 business days, or no, we'll just go 7 actual days, how many shiny legendaries have been caught? I was trying to figure that out. Because you're on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or are you on Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? And then for me, I'm on... Let's see, we had Cobalion today. Virizion on Monday. Cobalion today, Virizion on Monday. I don't remember what day Terrakion was. And then Moltres was a week ago. So Moltres was 1 week ago. Yeah, so I've had 4. I've had 4 in the last week. That's crazy. Hey, thank you, Busy. I'm glad that you understand the bushes of love. That makes me real happy. Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's insane, dude. 9 legendary, 1365. Hey, thanks, Razzie. Oh, Kem, look at what I did. I set it up on my keyboard so whenever I hit the space bar...
I feel a sneeze coming up.
I'm just kidding. It's not just you. It's whatever I clicked last on my soundboard, and I just happened to accidentally hit yours. But I thought I'd set the joke up, and I'm happy with it. It's a good joke, and I'm happy that we stand by it. I don't like that heavily edited sneeze noise. Yeah, I did a lot to it. I had to record myself doing a cartoony sneeze, and then I had to edit it together with you saying I feel a sneeze coming on. And do you know how many takes it was for me to get that cartoony sneeze just right? Somewhere in the hundreds. 100 takes. Three of them. Got to Gatlin brother these things. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Becca? How's it going? Doing good. I have to go back to work in 18 minutes, but for right now, things are good. Things are good. You want to be on Shiny Sniper, do what I do and use a garbage mic. Ooh, hefty. You may have bested me with that one. I don't even have a reply to that. New profile pic. Becca, new profile pic. Who dis?
A prison mic!
Yeah, someone needs to play Pirates with me, but no one will. I figured out that if I open my barbecue tank too quickly, some kind of regular valve kicks in and limits the flow. On full blast with all burners, it only gets to 300. Really? Like when you like actually unscrew to open up the to let the propane out? What debauchery can I get up to today? Come play Pirates with me. No one wants to play Pirates with me. Do you know how much fun I am on the ocean? So much fun. And it's open water, so because of the implication, you know what I mean? That's super weird, Cam. Because you do the tank traders, right? Because that's what I do as well. Cut my life into pieces. T2 is my last resort. I tried to play Pirates with you. You're right, it was a busy weekend, but we can play Pirates. We can play Pirates again sometime. Sea of Thieves? Yeah, Sea of Thieves. That's what's up. It's so fun. We can be pirates. I'll be a pirate with you. See, look at all the people that'll be pirates with me. Becca, I can't help but feeling that if we played Sea of Thieves, I would be like really annoying to you because I'd be like, okay, let's do this and this and this and this, and then let's go ahead and transfer this and trade this in, and you'd be like, I'm going to drink rum and see if I can climb up the ladder. Like, that's what I imagine our experience playing the game would be. And it would be like, all right, well, let's never do this again. Lock you in prison the first 5 seconds. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at me. Look at me. I'm at the top of the boat. I respectfully wouldn't play Sea of Thieves. Well, thank you for the respect. I don't know if I can return them, though. I just want to get my own tank from Costco. So that's... I think you can use the tank trader one, right? Because don't you have to buy the first one and then the refills are just cheap? Because I'm pretty sure you still have to buy the first tank that you get and it's like $90. And then after that, it's like $40 or $35 to fill it. And you can take that tank to Costco and they'll fill it for you. Because I've done that too. I've taken my tank to Costco and they've filled it. But it's just as expensive as trading a tank in. Like, it doesn't save you much money at all. We can do Apex, dude. I would love to play Apex. N. What's up, Decidueye? But yeah, Becca, we could totally play. It'd be so much fun. And then you... Are we talking about World of Tanks? Oh my god, World of Tanks. I used to see advertisements for World of Tanks everywhere. Everywhere. What a strange, strange game. Let's play Hacksball. Let's play Blarg Ball. Do you guys remember Blarg Ball? Griff Ball. Griff Ball. It was Griff Ball. It wasn't Blarg Ball. It was Griff Ball. I don't remember where Blarg came from. Something else in Halo, but Griff Ball. Griff Ball. Do you remember that? That was so much fun. Love that. We're talking about PUBG? No, we're not. Nick, in a room with elder ladies, can you shout yourself out like no one is here? What? Dorian, I'm very lost by that. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, yo, what's up? It's Shiny's sub to me on YouTube. I do shiny hunts and say goofy things sometimes, and I love the elder ladies. Like something like that. Talk about Fortnite. We were talking about Apex and then Sea of Thieves and then World of Tanks and then Hem Nation getting his tank filled. Hacksball. I don't know what Hacksball is. All the elder ladies. All the elder ladies. Get your tanks filled here. Can't see it here. I love that part in Forrest Gump where there's all these little snot-nosed little poop heads on the bus, and then Forrest Gump comes wobbling onto the bus, and he clearly is tired because his legs don't work. And then some little girl is like, well, you can't sit here. And he's like, and then he just keeps on walking. I love that. Imagine being that girl. Imagine, like, can you imagine that you go and you audition for this movie and you're like, you're going to be in a movie with Tom Hanks and you're going to be in a movie with whatever Lieutenant Dan's name is. I can't think of his name. Gary Sinise. I think that's his name. And she's like, oh my God, yes, what do I get to do? Am I some sweet innocent girl? And he's like, no, you're actually going to look at the crippled Forrest Gump and you're going to tell him that he can't sit by you, even though you have a clearly empty seat on the bus. And she was like, oh, am I like waiting for like an equally crippled friend of mine? And they're like, no, you're just kind of not a nice person. And she's like, oh, like did Forrest wrong me in the past? And they're like, no, you're just kind of rude. And then she like channels that inner energy, and that's where we get the can't sit here. That's what I imagine happens. Like that's how I imagine that whole like kind of dialogue went. Ooh, Edward, you could be right. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. Hypothetical situations that certainly would not be. I need to refuel my General Dynamics M60A3 patent tank. Tom Hanks only uses accent after his younger self actor had that as his real voice. Wait, what? I did some fact checking the other day. Did you know that all the events portrayed in Forrest Gump actually happened? Yeah. She was fighting the patriarchy. That's true. But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Lieutenant Dan! Ice cream. My boy! With the infallible tuba in the background. It's beautiful. I got you some ice cream. Dan, ice cream. God. How dramatic. My boy! His buddy Bubba was a shrimp-loving man. His friend with no legs he called Lieutenant Dan. That's a Weird Al Yankovic, if I've ever heard one. Can we just watch Forrest Gump? No, I'll just look up the screenplay. I'll just look up the script and I'll just do the whole thing. Would you guys watch a stream if I did that? If I pulled up the script of Forrest Gump and I just read the whole thing while shiny hunting? Hey, what's up, Dr. Fiend? My day is just becoming increasingly weirder as each minute passes. How's yours? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that for 2,000 subs. I will read the entire script of Forrest Gump while shiny hunting. I would advertise the hell out of it and buy 100 gifted memberships. Okay, well, we just got to work on getting to 2,000 subs. And when we hit 2,000 subs, I will shiny hunt and I will read the entire script of Forrest Gump and do my best to be the characters. There we go. You've heard it here first, folks. Right here. It is decided. Actually, you know what?
It is decided.
Now it is decided. Ba-da-ba. Mine's going well. I've been working on my tune in Pokemon Violet as I started a week and a half ago. Nice! Nice. Do it. You won't. I will. Get me to 2,000 subs. Find a way to get me to 2,000 subs, and I will do it the day of.
Thank you.
Do it.
Went to
You
the
won't.
White House, showed LBJ his butt. He's gone. He's gone. Thank you for the $2, Dorian. I promise you I will. This is like, on my life, I will do this. Here's a question. Does that mean you're going to recite the entire thing and you can end, or you're going to do it until you find the shiny and then you'll end? No, no, no. I'm going to do the whole movie. I'm going to do the entire movie. Want me to perform it? No, no, no. I'm not going to... Okay, I'm not just going to read it. Like, I'm not just going to go be like, I may not be a smart man, Jenny, but I do know what love is. We are going to put on characters. Hang on. I'm working on... I have my 2 impressions ready. I can kind of do them at the same time, but these are my impressions for Jenny and Forrest's mom. Here we go. What do we think? I think that we're getting pretty close to that character being ready. I don't have to workshop that one too much more. But I think that we're almost there. How exactly will you chop your own legs off? I don't know. I don't know how I'll do that one. Who do you feel bad for more, Robin Williams and Jumanji or Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump? Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump was a multi-millionaire. Dude had a decent life. He just had a couple bad things happen to him, and then eventually he had a beautiful, beautiful son that ended up being the voice of Roxas in Kingdom Hearts. I don't think that's how the story ended, but that's just how real life happened. All right, this will be fun. We are only 490 away. I don't remember that ending. Wait, wasn't he the I See Dead People kid? I don't actually think that Haley Joel Osment was Forrest Gump's son. I just think like all of the kid actors in that time look like Haley Joel Osment. But Haley Joel Osment was The Sixth Sense, 100%. 100%. You didn't answer the question. Wait, what was the question? Oh, probably Robin Williams and Jumanji, I'd say. I can't tell if you're joking. Wasn't Haley Joel Osment the kid in Sixth Sense? I thought he was. Was he not? Was he also in Forrest Gump? Was he both? This is not a bit. This is just me genuinely not knowing. Was he both? Haley Joel Osment was definitely Forrest Jr. Oh, okay. I don't know why. In my head, I had him pictured as somebody else. Like someone that looked like Haley Joel Osment, but was not. Wow, okay. And then his sister, Emily Osment, went to be on Hannah Montana. And she was an absolute smokehouse when I was like 13. Total crush on her. Not on Miley, totally on Haley Osment. I don't know what she looks like now because I haven't seen her in a long time. But, yeah. My butt hurts. I'm ready to get up. Jeffrey, thanks for the lurks, buddy. A nice Chianti. I like Chianti. Some people think it's too dry and it tastes like the earth, but I think it's beautiful. And it's the only wine that I've ever found that truly accompanies a nice cut of raccoon. Hi, mister. What's going on, buddy? Becca, I don't know how much clearer I could have been. A nice Chianti is the only thing that I've ever found that perfectly accompanies a nice hunk of raccoon. What the trash man does. Pat Rat, what's going on? You have not eaten raccoon. You can't prove that I haven't. Just because you don't have them over there in freaking hoity-toity T-ville doesn't mean that we don't have them. And sometimes you just gotta scrap for what you can find. And you know, I ate a raccoon. Well, let's just think interesting about Forrest Gump. That's the fact that somebody have been the reason. Did somebody have been the reason Watergate was crashed? Could have been. Little raccoon brisket. Little raccoon steaks. Watching it with his little hands kind of walk away and then you just eat it. I'm just kidding. I've never had raccoon. Okay, so time for my announcement. It's time for the announcement. We only have 3 minutes left. Quickest way to consume many, many carcinogens. That's it. Carcinogens. So yesterday I unlocked another emoji slot and I immediately filled it in with Kevin spilling the chili, but I really just did that to fill in the spot. What we are actually going to be doing is we are going to be having an emoji design contest for anybody who is a subscriber or a part of the Discord or just hangs out here. So this is the danger that I'm putting out here, is everybody has 1 month to design an emoji. So the cutoff date is going to be a month from today. There's going to be a theme around said emoji, which is the launch of the DLC. But I am not going to decide who the winner is. You guys are. And aside from language and very graphic things, you can do or say whatever you want. So the emoji is all yours to design. I will post it all in our Discord, but that is what's going to be happening, is you can create anything. Honestly, you could create something so stupid, and if people vote for it, that is what the emoji will be. And that's it. That's it. So we're gonna have a little emoji design contest. I'll put all the stuff in the Easy White Lover Don van. That's it. Listen, you could. I'm gonna encounter one more. We're gonna get to 290, and that's gonna be it. I gotta get back to work. So, oops, I screwed that up. You know what? Just to make Razzie angry, we're gonna actually go to 291. No, Razzie's been nice today. Text. Oh my god. Dorian, I cannot read that. I cannot read it aloud. Just kidding. I'm gonna do. All right, that's it. Man, I did it again. What am I doing? I just keep messing this up. Either way, that's it. It'd be funny if you get a shiny duraludon, not a turtle. I know, but we didn't get anything. But it is 2:30, which means I do have to go back to work. I'm gonna make a dad emoji. So no graphic novels. Well, I guess that is both graphic and language, is it not? I was 5 minutes behind in the stream. Oh, Patrat. All right. I'm okay. I'm gonna do 2 more because I'm addicted to this stupid thing. So we're gonna do 1 more here, and then I am going to end, and then we are going to go on a raid. We're gonna go see someone. I have to see who's live. I know at least one person is live, so we might as well go see that person. Unless there's somebody else. Yeah, let's go see her. We're gonna go see Carly, because you know what? We want to. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for spending some time here today. You guys are wonderful. Let's see. What we're gonna do here is just a let's see. Let's think of something silly for Carly. What's something silly that we can do for Carly? Okay, Don Fan Raid is good. Let's do that, Don Fan Raid, and we will drop this in a couple times. Go see Carly. Go give her all your love and support. Thank you guys so much for spending some time here with me, not only this morning to see us get to that Cobalizzle, but also just to see us fail to get a Duraludon. So you guys have been amazing. I've been Shinies. Until next time, we'll talk again soon. I love you so very much. Let's go say hi to Carly, okay? And then bye!